Why does your mind become most restless the moment you try to meditate, change your habits, or walk a spiritual path? Isn't it strange? You sit down to meditate and suddenly all the forgotten thought shows up. You choose to break your habits and suddenly the urge becomes stronger than ever. You choose discipline and suddenly distractions multiply. Why does this happen? The Bhagavad Gita answers this in verse 2 and 3. And once you understand these two verses, your inner world begins to make sense. Before we dive deeper, welcome back to episode 3 of our Bhagavad Gita journey. In the last episode, Dhritarashtra asked Sanjaya, "Tell me what is happening on the battlefield." Today, in verse 2 and verse 3, Sanjaya finally begins to reveal what is happening on the battlefield. Bhagavad Gita Chapter 1, verse 2. Sanjaya Uvaj, Drashtava tu Pandavanikam, Vyudam Duryodhanastada, Acharyamupasangamya, Raja Vachanam Bravit. Sanjaya said, then Duryodhana, after having seen the armies of Pandavas in battle array, retired to his preceptor Drona. This scene is not just history, it is the psychology of your own mind. Now let us understand who is Duryodhana inside you. Duryodhana, this name is derived from Sanskrit words dur, which means hard, difficult or stubborn, and yudh means to fight. So Duryodhana literally means the one who is extremely hard to defeat. He represents your strongest desires, strongest material desires like cravings, temptations, impulses, distractions or mental noise. The moment you try to meditate, change your habits or grow spiritually in your life, Duryodhana, your inner desire wakes up. Your desire does not want you to change because change threatens its survival. Let us see why did Duryodhana run to Drona after having seen Pandavas and their armies on the battlefield. But before that, let us understand who is Drona historically. Drona is a royal guru, brilliant and disciplined master of weapons. He trained both Kauravas and Pandavas. But then, why did he side with the Kauravas only? Because Duryodhana had supported Drona when he had nothing. Duryodhana gave him status, power, security and honor. So Drona was obligated and duty bound towards Kauravas. He was stuck in a relationship that wasn't aligned with truth but was tied in old obligations. Now let us understand symbolic meaning of Drona. Drona represents your old habits or your samskara. Drona is derived from the Sanskrit root dhru, which means to melt. Your habits melt into your subconscious mind, then it solidifies and becomes your very nature, your personality. Your habit supports your desire by default, even when they destroy you. This is why laziness supports procrastination, cravings support overeating, restlessness support distractions. Hence, Duryodhana ran to Drona because desires become strong only when they are supported by old habits. Symbolically, Duryodhana is your desire and Drona is your old habits or your samskaras. So when you try to meditate or change your habits or try to grow spiritually, your desire panics and immediately runs to old habits for support. Now let us see Bhagavad Gita Chapter 1 verse 3. Pashyatam Panduputranam Acharya Mahati Chamum Vyudam Drupada Tava Shishyena Dhimata. O teacher, behold this great army of the sons of Pandu arranged in the battle order by thy talented disciple, the son of Drupad. Now the Bhagavad Gita reveals the other side. Duryodhana points to the Pandavas' army arranged by the son of Drupad, Dhrishtadyumna. Now let us understand who is Dhrishtadyumna historically. Dhrishtadyumna was the son of King Drupad of Panchal. He was not born like everyone else. Drupad has performed sacrificial yajna, fire ritual, with only one intention: I want a son who will kill Drona. But why Drupad wanted to kill Drona? Because Drona had humiliated Drupad earlier. So Drupad wanted revenge through destiny itself. So from sacred fire, Dhrishtadyumna was born, fully grown, armed with weapons and glowing with light. His birth had only one purpose: to destroy Drona, the greatest teacher and master of weapons. This is why his birth is considered divine, fated, and symbolic. Now let us understand symbolic meaning of Drupad and Dhrishtadyumna. Drupad is derived from Sanskrit root Dhru and Pad. Dhru means to run or to hasten, and Pad means step or pace. So Drupad means extreme or intense spiritual freedom. Hence, Drupad represents extreme spiritual dispassion. Dhrishtadyumna is derived from Sanskrit root Drishta, which means clear vision, and Dyumna means bright radiance. Hence, Dhrishtadyumna represents calm inner light or awakened awareness. As we know, Dhrishtadyumna is born from Drupad. Symbolically, it means calm inner light is born from spiritual dispassion. As we have seen earlier, Dhrishtadyumna was born to kill Drona, which represents your inner light was born to kill your old habits. Again, as we have seen earlier, Drona represents your old habits or your old samskara. This is why the moment you try to meditate or change your habits or try to grow spiritually, your inner light awakens to fight your old habits. You are not weak, you are in exact spiritual process which Gita describes. These two verses reveal your entire inner war. So if your mind fights you when you meditate, or if your habits attack when you choose discipline, this is not your failure. This is Kurukshetra inside you. You are not falling, you are rising. And the moment your inner light awakens, your old habits or your old samskaras starts trembling. And in this war, light was literally born to win. Jai Shri Radha.